G'day, I'm Chris, and this is Game Chambers. We are here today with Solasta, Crown of the Magister by Tactical Adventures. So, I'm a Pathfinder player, played D&D years and years ago, made the jump to Pathfinder when 4th edition came along, and 5th edition is the current latest version, which I have not played much, but that is what Solasta is based upon. It's apparently fairly faithful. I've had a quick go of it just to get a feel for the mechanics and an understanding of how the game works. And now we're going to go through and create a new adventure and create some characters to go along with it. So I have actually already created some characters here. So we're going to go authentic mode. So you might have seen my Pathfinder playthrough. I like to play things as close to the tabletop as possible, even if I'm not 100% familiar with the system. So, I have created a few of the characters that I've played throughout the years in different Pathfinder and D&D games. So I have Salvin Windrunner here, who is an elf ranger. We have Gerald de Leon, who is a human paladin. We have Nora, who is a human cleric. And we have Valandia Elthion, who is my elven mage. So Selvin came from an online D&D online campaign. He was a ranger with a tiger, I believe? No, panther, animal companion. He didn't get very far in the adventure. I don't even remember what the adventure was, but he ended up with 2 animal companions somehow. Pathfinder. I don't remember how I did it at this point in time. Gerald actually goes a long way back. He was originally from a Warhammer Fantasy roleplay. He was a Bretonian knight, and then he actually ended up being a character I played long term in Ultima Online. And then when Baldur's Gate came out, he was my paladin that I ran through all the way through Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate 2. So Gerald and I have a fair bit of history. Nora's actually an NPC in a current game that I'm running at the moment. She's a third-party class or warder / cleric. Got a bit of a dark history on her. And Valandia was my elven archmage from my Warhammer Fantasy army, actually, that I played back in the old days. So that's a bit of background on the characters there. I can't remember their builds. I made them a little while ago when I was first playing around, but we'll see as we go in. I don't believe 5e is that complicated. So let's get started. Just the brightness. Well, I think that'll do. Not too worried about how bright or dark it is. Okay, taking a long rest is the main way to recover your spell slots, although wizards can use arcane recovery to recover a few low-level slots during short rests. So short and long rest is something different to Pathfinder for me. Not something I'm used to. Where's my mouse cursor gone? Oh, yeah.
Before the Cataclysm, there were no gods on Solasta. No humans either. Then, the rift opened. Some say it was a magical accident, or the work of an evil god. No one knows for sure. The Cataclysm destroyed the old High Elf Empire. Manicalan, they called it, and twisted the land beyond recognition.
Did that just end? I might have clicked the button there. It is the year 1024 after the Cataclysm. New states have arisen around the Badlands and crave its treasures. A newly discovered road offers a safer route into the ruined heart of the Empire from the Principality of Masgarth, upsetting the balance of power. The Legacy Council is formed to ensure that this knowledge is shared. It issues a call for agents to explore the Badlands in its name. Adventurers flock to Seiflin, the Principality's capital and the home of the Council. 4 strangers meet in the Gravekeep's cask, close to the council chambers. Very traditional D&D start. Party meets in the tavern. Let's have a look. I like that they've got their own world, rather than playing in Greyhawk or Forgotten Realms.
This beer tastes like donkey piss. Not that I'm complaining. place for the Legacy Council job? Hope I'm not too late.
Ran into a bit of trouble on the way here.
Sit, relax. Perhaps you'd enjoy a pint of this obnoxious ale.
You're not too late, friend. We're all here for the same reason. Grab a chair.
Another round, barkeeper. 4 of your finest flagons of donkey piss, please.
So is this the job? Getting shit-faced?
Indeed. You mentioned something about some trouble. Would you care to elaborate?
Well, I headed down a lonely road when 3 shitheads jumped from the bushes, dragged me off, and threw my ass in this broken-down jail. Smelled like some poor bastard had died in there. A strong wind could have took it down.
It's interesting that everything's voice acted. I don't know why I created my own character, so it's interesting. Okay, so this is a tutorial. Your objective is to escape the bandits' prison. So left click to move. Oh, here we go. Click on the portrait, and then left click to move. Right click to drag the camera around. WASD to move the camera. Gotcha. Middle click pans the camera. Is tab? No, tab zooms. Whoop. Okay, tab's not highlight treasure. Okay, click on the journal down the bottom, which will list the current objective. Gotcha. Let's have a look. Whoops, don't walk down there. Just want to click on it. Journal. Escape from the bandits' prison. Find a way out. There must be a way out of this crumbling prison. The bandits left you in a ruined cell. There must be a weak wall or a hole somewhere in one of the other cells. Yeah, quest log, adventure log. Okay, it records your whole conversation. I actually really like that. So it lets you go back and revisit conversations in case you miss something. So I know sometimes in RPGs I'll miss something in a conversation and forget, and the adventure log or the quest log won't give you enough information. We got a bestiary. Yep. We don't know any of the creatures yet. We haven't met anything. Factions. Well, I'm not going to read those. Oh, these are all the different factions, are they? So everyone. Okay, so the Antiquarians and the Principality of Masgarth got a little bit of sympathy for us. And they'll join us in battle. The rest of them, the Arcanium, the Circle of Danatar, the Scavengers and the Tower of Knowledge, do not care about us. Alright. Tutorial. Well, cool. So you can actually go to the system reference documents from here. So that's something traditionally from about the 3rd edition of Dungeons & Dragons, and Pathfinder has continued it on, as well as 5e and 4e. It's something called the system reference document. So it's basically the essential core rules of the system. So it'll be interesting to know how much of the 5th edition core rules they've adapted for Solasta and how much they've changed for the digital environment. Okay, let's keep looking around. Is Alt our search button? No. Let's just click on through here. Okay, to crawl. Just click on the other side of the hole. Okay. So she's going to automatically crawl through there, Nora. Okay, and that's glowing. So that's obviously something we can interact with. Click to loot. What do we got?
Light, my friend.
A torch. Light. She let us know. Okay. Okay, what do we got here? Can we go in there? No. Alright, let's keep getting out of this dungeon. Press and hold the Alt key. Okay, I knew there had to be a button to highlight interactables. And it's Alt. Okay. Highlight elements are interactive. Okay. So this is where we're going to roll a die and attempt to push it. Will you tell us our rolls? No, maybe that one doesn't have a roll required. Yeah, hit points 10, AC 10. How do I get through there? Oh, there we go. Okay, how do I make you jump, Nora? Escape the bandit prison. We have found the way. Oh, chest. Okay, so she's going to jump around herself. Climbing and jumping. Simply click on the destination. Okay, that's cool. It depends on the strength and athletics. Okay, so depending on how strong and athletic you are, that's how far you can jump and climb. The critical path will always be open to characters without superior ability, so that's good. So there's always going to be a pathway through if you don't have abilities. But if you do, okay, Nora's obviously got a fair bit of strength. How can we look at that? here we go. She's got a 15 strength, 10 dex, 15 con, 16 wisdom. So they must be the primary stats for paladins. Now the rest of her stuff's pretty low at the moment, because we've got no armor or anything on, and she's just got her bare hands to punch people with. What have we got here? So she's a human, sellsword, cleric of law. That's all their class features. And what are these proficiencies? Okay, they're her saving throws. What is this? Proficiency in wisdom and charisma. So she must get a bonus. Oh yeah, +2 bonus for those. The same with athletics. Okay, +2 proficiency. So they must be from the class. Looks like it. So your class must give you some pluses. Smith's tools and a scroll kit. So this is just moves those down. Okay, cool. Crafting. She can't craft anything. Cleric spells. I must have picked these when I created her. 4 out of 4 prepared spells. So 2, the domain spells, are they prepared? How do I tell what's prepared? 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, so she's got Cure Wounds, Healing Word, Inflict Wounds. Can I unequip that? I don't need that. Shield of Faith. Must wear a spell focus or component pouch. Shield. Okay, so that's her spells. Oh, that's cool. You can filter them. Damage. Healing. Okay. That's neat. I like that. It's a nice little, Did I search this chest? I did. And I already got the healing potion out of it. Do I have to put that on my belt? Okay, I do. Okay, there it is down there. Cool. No path. Can we go this way? Jump! Alright. Oh, what do we got here? Push this over. What is this? So this must be the way you go if you're strong. Although, can you push that over if you're not strong, I wonder? Must be able to go this way if you're not as athletic or something. Because then we can come this way. Yeah, okay. And then we can get through to the chest. Alright. Well, that would make that easy, didn't it? A chest down here. Looting and inventory management. Well, I've already been looting, but thank you for telling me. Stackable items. Okay. Control key unstacks. That's fairly standard for this sort of game. What do we have here? Let's take everything. Oh, we got a fair bit of stuff now. Oh, because she's re-equipped her gear. Okay. So her primary weapon is now a mace, which does 1d6 damage. And a shield, which gives us +2 to her armor class. So there we go. So she's up to a 16 armor class. +4 to hit 1d6 +2 damage with the mace. What's the crossbow? +2 to hit 1d8 damage. And she loses 2 points of armor class. Can we put the candle? Okay, we can put the candle there, but we'll lose the shield. What do we have? Scroll of Revivify? What does that do? Cast Revivify. Is that a resurrect? Doesn't let me have a look. Okay, we've got 4 rations. 2 candles and a torch. What are these? Arrows. Okay. Commoner's clothing. Healing remedy. Heal others. That's 1d8 of healing. What's this? Potion of healing. 2d4 +2. So that's a lot more effective. Crafting scroll of cure wounds. Read this to learn how to craft scroll of cure wounds. Okay. We will do that. We need blood daffodil and magnesium. Okay, that's cool. Military campaign ribbon. What do we do with that? Consumable. That's what it said. Consumable, yeah. Can't see a way to use it. Do we equip it? Oh, okay, it goes on here. Where her spell focus is at the moment. Okay, cool. So she needs to wear the amulet because that's for casting spells. Okay, well, there we are. Nora is equipped and ready to leave, I suppose. Alright, so who's next?
So you escaped unscathed. Well done, my friend.
This council needs to get organized. They have no right to keep us waiting like this.
Have another ale. It's not like you have anywhere better to be.
Well, let me tell you my story then. I too was accosted on the way here, but I faced my foes.
It's going to be a
Let's
different
hear it
tutorial
then.
for
Don't
each
be
of them.
shy.
I wonder how it works out which character does what, or is it just random? Or yeah. What are you wielding, Gerald? That's cool, that's nice. I like those dice. It's very, very clean and crisp. Okay, moving in a point in the yellow area uses your main action to dash. Dash doubles your movement. However, you can't attack or cast. Okay. Where's the yellow area? I don't see a yellow area. Can we fix this up? What are we going? What's going on here? Why have we got a spear? I'm supposed to do attack him first. So he's AC 11. Where does it tell us our attack value? +5. Okay, pretty good odds of hitting him here. So do I have to move and attack in the same action, or can I move and then attack? Okay, so if I move away, do I suffer an attack of opportunity? Or I do? Okay. Alright, I wanted to see if that was a mechanic. Turns out it is. So let's not do that again. Alright, it talks about opportunity attacks there. Can ready. Oh, there's the dash. So that's what it was talking about. There's a shove, so we can push them away. We've got healing potion. Well, let's just stab this wolf. Natural 20. Double damage by the looks of that. So it must be a crit. Yeah, it rolls 20. Critical hit. So crits must just be... What is that? Okay, so we'd roll the dice twice and add the bonus once by the looks of that. Yep, okay. Go to standout turn now. Hey, Mister. So in Pathfinder, each weapon's got a different crit range and crit multiplier, so that's something a bit different. It's like it's... Well, it might be the same, we'll see. Oh, I think maybe I was supposed to dash away then. Okay, so all I've got to do is hover over them to attack. Select shove. Ah, so I can shove them down a pit. Alright. Push away, knock... Okay, that's nice. Goodbye, Wolfie! Alright, he's gone. Let's not move or we're going to suffer an attack of opportunity. Not that he can... I wonder if he can actually hit us. I got a +1. Clicking dodge uses your main action. All attackers have disadvantage on their roll and you have advantage. So I know that that's where you roll extra dice. Okay. Show that was a disadvantage? No? I don't know. Oh. Okay, because I didn't dodge yet. So we'll dodge now. Oh, they should have dodged and then moved. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. 2 dice. We'll take the lowest. Okay, well let's just stab him. Okay, they don't have much health. It's not hard to kill these wolves. Alright, let's... Do we have a better way? There we go. Why do we have a spear? We're a paladin. Sword and board all the way. Crafting scroll of cure wounds. Okay, we've already done that, so we don't have to do it again. Can we hold the spear two-handed? How do we hold it two-handed? Or is that what versatile means? I have a feeling that might be what versatile means because it has more damage. You have it two hands? Don't know. Okay. Don't know. Let's just keep moving. But now we've got sword and board. Can't have a paladin without sword and board. That's just not the way we do things. Alright. Disengaging. Okay. So we could have done that before, but it seems like our armor class is well and truly high enough to proceed. Can we disengage and push? Can. Alright, well that... Hopefully no one wants to come down this bridge again.
What a bunch
The
of
wolf's head too.
Pambies. You're lucky you weren't attacked by Sorax.
That's right, mate. It's always good to be lucky.
The Badlands are thick with them, shape-shifting bastards.
Go easy on him. He's just a harmless old drunk. Probably saw lizard folk or dragonborn or something.
You think I don't know the difference? All those spines on their backs, those jaws. You've never seen anything like it. Not lizard folk, not troglodyte, not dragonborn, I'm telling you.
No one believes in Sorax anymore. Except the Church of Anar, of course. There's a Sorak under every bed if you believe them.
Easy now. Don't mock people for their faith.
Read them books. Sorax are masters of deception, infiltration. Anyone here could be a Sorak. You'd never know.
Oh, come on.
Huh, you'll see.
So, anyway. Sorax might be legend, but orcs are quite real, and not just in the Badlands. I stumbled across a secret settlement right here in the Principality.
That is preposterous.
I traveled here from the east and left the main highway, hoping to save time by traversing the hills. The views were magnificent, but I should have kept my eye on the path because it gave way beneath my feet, plunging me into a Stygian darkness.
They definitely got the whole fresh-faced adventuring party happening here. They all seem very wet behind the ears. And the voice actors are definitely capturing the feel of players around the table. Not sure if that was the intent, but that's the feeling I'm getting here, so I'm actually quite liking that. Okay, so it's talking about torches and light. Okay. Well, let's just cast the light cantrip because we're a wizard. What else could we do? We could switch to a candle. Alright, what items do you have, Valandir? Is that an angry violet? Some sort of ingredient? Scroll of magic missile? Well, let's read that. Magnesium, angry violet, and a Galavan amaranth. Okay. Potion of healing as well. Magnesium, angry violet. Oh, it's the same ingredients as for the magic missile. Alright, what else do we have? A pearl. It's worth gold, but it's probably also a casting ingredient. So that's my spell book. Do I have to equip this? Oh, just must have to have it on me. Notebook. Don't know what that's used for. Scroll kit. Craft. Okay, so it takes us to the crafting screen. Okay, we know the scroll of magic missile and we know the scroll of cure wounds. So that's really neat. So it shows you. So it actually requires the spell as well as the ingredients. So that's good. So Pathfinder crafting. I can't speak for 5e D&D because I don't know these ingredients might be a thing. But usually you just require the spell and some parchment and the scribe scroll feat. Oops. And what else do we have in there? A torch. Well, let's sort them out back out. Gold, silver, copper, so I see platinum. Yep. Does it say what they're worth? Is it just 10? Yeah, 10, 10, 10. Yep. Okay. So that's good. That's the newer system, 10, 10, 10. There was second edition D&D, might have been Forgotten Realms. You had some weird ratios. I don't even remember what they were. Item pouch. All right, what else have we got here? We've got a high elf academic wizard. Not very strong, but very intelligent and quite dexterous. Got a lot of skills down here. And not very good skills around the people skills or the survival medicine type ones. Not very athletic either. We can enchant items, you can make scrolls, got plenty of languages, plenty of proficiencies. So we need to get him some more crafting kits. What do we have in the way of spells? Firebolt. 24 cube range. 1d10 fire damage. Okay. How often can you do that? Verbal and semantic evocation cantrip. So I'm not sure how often he can cast that. We'll see if it's like a once per day or if it's got a cooldown. We'll find out when we get into battle with him. Wizard spells. So cantrips are at will. So we got the Ray of Frost, which is a 12 cube, 1d8 damage and hindering. Light, which I've already cast. Dazzle. Cannot take reactions and has -2 armor class penalty. Cool. You've got 2 slots and 4 spells prepared. So you must be able to cast 2 different spells that you've got 4 ready. Okay, I think I get how that works. And rituals, I think, spell can be cast without expending a spell slot, provided you spend 10 minutes to cast. Okay. That's cool. Burning Hands. Oh, I like the picture of the cone. 3d6 damage. Whew, nice. Thunderwave, 2d8 damage. Save for half. And Mage Armor. Duration 8 hours. Right, well, I know what we're doing. Cast. Mage Armor. Ah, okay, but... Right, okay. So because he's only got 2 spells, I don't have Mage Armor prepared, it would use up one of my casts of this level. What does it actually do for us? It's not going to do anything for us because we've already got Armor Class 13. We're going to try it because I just want to see. Okay, it goes to 16, so it still gives him his Dex bonus. Okay. That's a pretty respectable armor class there. It does take away a spell slot, but possibly worth it. What are these? Need a flaming item. Do we have to do that? Is that light the 2 torches? Okay.
Blessed are the light bringers.
Can we do it with a candle? Yep, we can do it with our candle. Alright, light them up. Our staff's still glowing, is it? Yeah, that's cool. So even though we put the staff away, it's still lit. Oh, no. Examine the totem. Okay. What do we do with this? DC 12? Is that what that's saying?
Strange. I wonder what this totem means.
Oh, we got a 12 because we rolled. Doesn't say there. Okay. Cautious. Okay, so we can go stealthy. Healing. Okay, understood. Sure, I'll be able to figure out how to heal. Oh, we've only got 3 of 8. Okay. Ooh, what do we got? So, healing potion. Drink the potion. And there's our quest done. What else did we get in here? Some arrows, another torch, and that is it. It's a very clean and crisp game. I'm actually quite impressed so far.
There they are. Discretion is clearly the better.
It's definitely not a AAA title. It's definitely been made by a smaller studio, but I really am liking the interface and the interactivity between things at the moment. This tutorial is quite interesting as well. It's a good way of doing it, so you're introducing it through a bit of back history. Let's go cautious. I think that's what it told us to do. Oh, we should have been paying a little more attention there. How do I turn out my light? There we go. Put my staff away. Probably not going to do much good to walk around with a glowing staff while I'm supposed to be stealthing. Okay, what does this one do? Okay, opens a pathway over there. Can I fight them? I think I'll probably lose if I try and fight them. Even though I've got the high ground, it's probably... Does that tell me the hit points? No, knowledge, 0 or 4. So I wonder how I get knowledge on them. Maybe I've got to see them. We can stop being cautious. Let's go through here. Oh, there we go, a little bit of jumping. How far can you jump, Valendir? You're not very good at jumping, are you? Made it though. What do we got here? A little bit of moss or something? Abyss moss. I think that was used for something, for one of our crafting, wasn't it? No. You probably use for some crafting. Where do we go? Where do I go from here? Oh, down here. Okay, so that's telling me my condition, and it's telling me I'm in bright light. Alright, cross the river. Do I cross the river? Yep, there we go.
No other means of egress is apparent. Fine. I shall wait until they go. These creatures do hunt, right?
I wonder if the dialogue is based upon the character's intelligence value. Because he's used egress there. I can't imagine a barbarian with low intelligence, for example, saying that line of dialogue. So I wonder if it's linked to the fact that he's a wizard, or if it's linked to his high intelligence. Okay, so it's telling me to sleep. And I can prepare spells at the campfire too. Okay, let's try that out. Click to start a long rest. So if I didn't drink that healing potion, I would have got my hit points back. All spell slots are recovered. And I don't have the option to prepare. Oh, post-rest actions. Okay. Long rest. Start the long rest. Okay, recovered my hit points, recovered my spell slots. Now I can re-prepare spells. I'm not going to change anything, so I'll just validate that. And then close. Okay. Sneak through under here, shall we? The orcs are gone. That's a bit easier than fighting off multiple orcs.
I would have
Cool.
slaughtered every one of those green-skinned monsters.
Of course you
Also,
would,
very
Gerald.
distinctive stink. I'm beginning to think Lord Karen might be a mythical creature.
We've all told a tale of our travels here. All but one of us.
Yes, but I have a good reason for that. It's none of your bloody business.
We can't take up arms together if we don't trust each other.
And he's got the rogue line.
You want to know the truth? I stopped on the way here to visit an old friend of mine, and discovered he was up to his eyeballs in debt with a loan shark.
Sounds like an idiot.
Indeed. He put up a family heirloom as collateral and wanted me to reacquire it, because you see, I can be quite stealthy when necessary.
Well, he's got the highest stealth value as a ranger, so there might be some sort of algorithm in how they select which characters do which section. I was thinking the last one might have been the stealth one because you got introduced to the cautious mechanic, but looks like they've actually given the stealth mission to a stealth character. What sort of weapons do you have? A couple of short swords. Okay, nice. A longbow. Very appropriate ranger attire. Scale mail. We're losing out a point of our dex bonus here with scale mail, because as you can see there in dex bonus, maximum of 2, his dex bonus is actually 3, and he has stealth disadvantage on the scale mail. So, not the best gear to be running around in, Mr. Ranger. He's a Sylvan Elf Spy Ranger. Is he proficient in stealth? Yeah, he is. So, but he's got disadvantage, so that's going to be quite a pain. Good at survival, perception, insight, animal handling, as you'd expect from a ranger. Smith's tools and poisoner's kits. Okay. So he's got a poisoner's kit, but he doesn't have any recipes yet. What is this? Craft basic poison. So let's read that. Okay, so what does a basic poison give us? Does it tell us? Not really. Okay. What else do we have in here? Projectile parts, an antitoxin, and more rations. Okay. D6 plus 3 for his short swords. I wonder if he gets to attack with both. We'll find out, I guess. Stealth. Okay, so he wants us to go cautious. And you make a stealth check if you interact. Should I strip his armor off? Yep. So now we don't have disadvantage on stealth anymore, but our armor class has dropped quite substantially. Okay, tell us how to move the camera. Pretty sure you've already told us that. We have Thieves' Tools. Dalvin is not proficient with this item and cannot equip it. Okay, so it's definitely for...
Always thoughtful.
I'm guessing I'm going to be able to use it anyway. Now these tracks, I don't know if this is because I'm a ranger or if it's the scenario, so that's interesting. But I like this. Yeah, I'm keen to see how that works in the actual game. Because that's really cool. Hopefully it's not just for Oh, cover. What's that cover? Lockpicking. Okay. I don't think we've got anyone with the lockpicking skill in this party. Okay, we rolled really well. It's probably supposed to for the tutorial. Bandit quartermaster there. This is bandit place, is it? He's facing the other way. He's facing this way. So have I got like a detection meter? It's not making me make stealth checks, so does that mean I'm outside of their range? Do I have to get out there? Where do I have to go? Probably that door over there. Unknown creatures. Alright, let's be sneaky. Can they see me? Okay, I don't know if they can see me. I'm guessing I'm supposed to be rolling well to pass that, just because it's a tutorial. What do we got here? Can I get up there? Looks like I can, but let's grab whatever this is first. Some sort of leaf, angry violet. Well, 4 of them. Okay, so that's used for some sort of crafting. Okay, let's... Can't see anything else I can interact with. I wonder if I could have gone out that way. There is an open door there. Oh, I'm up.
I'm seeing a trap.
There's a trap. Can you disarm a trap? If you try and open a lock or a trap you haven't detected, okay. So it's a successful dexterity check, and the Thieves' Tools will help if you're proficient. Which I'm not proficient, so Thieves' Tools won't help. It's coming up saying the Thieves' Tools, but what is I... 14 plus 3, but it's not using them, it's just straight up using my dex. So he's just lucky he's got a really high dex.
Wait, a trap.
Where? Over there, okay. Let's see if we just continue this massive rolling streak. I'm assuming it's because of the tutorial, yeah. Alright, what do we got here? 20 gold and Liam's heirloom. With about 500 gold. Well, I guess we're taking that out for him. Escape from the fort. Alright. Oh, what's going on out here? Liam and the Lone Shark. Let's take the disadvantage. I'd rather be disadvantaged with armor.
Crook. You? What? You're drunk. Get out of here before I kill you.
Think you scare me? Not anymore.
Oh
Grave
god.
mistake.
Am I gonna have to kill this guy?
Liam, what are you doing here? I told you I'd take care of it.
Okay, so this guy just became critical. If I let him die, the game is over. If you attack while undetected, you gain the advantage of surprise. This means you have advantage on your roll to hit and your opponent can't react. And if you're a rogue, you do a sneak attack. Well, I'm not a rogue. Can we... Round 1. Alright. Oh! Okay. Liam's in trouble. Can we switch to our bow? Can we still attack if we do that? Okay. Yeah, we can. Let's attack there. Double 20s. Well, that was definitely a tutorial natural 20.
Are you four here to see Lord Karen?
Oh, here we go. This is cool. We're not here to get drunk.
We're not here to drink ourselves to death.
Well, thank you for making that clear. Well, if you're here for Lord Karen of the Legacy Council, that would be me.
Oh, nice to meet you, Lord Karen. Some funny little remarks.
Fine. I'd like to present you with the bill for the time we spent cooling our heels.
Feel free. The Council's bursary enjoys a good laugh.
Might we ask a bit more about this quest of yours, sir, if you please?
Well, I suppose it's better if you know what you're doing. What do you want to know?
Okay, so what do we want to know about?
We hear
What is the
something
Legacy
from the
Council?
But what is it exactly?
Dear Moraike, you don't know? I'll try to make it simple, but you know, politics. The Council includes representatives of the most powerful and influential organizations in the Eastern Kingdoms. It was created to lead a joint effort to explore the Badlands.
Okay. What are the Badlands?
What are the Badlands, really?
Simply put, they are a monster-ridden, chaotic wasteland that used to be the elven empire called Manicalan. It was destroyed about 1,000 years ago by the Great Cataclysm. Now, only ruins remain, full of forgotten knowledge, riches, and dangers.
Kind of like a Wasteland, Dark Sun type environment inside a normal world? That's interesting. What
Which
are these?
countries make up these Eastern Kingdoms?
Simple. The Principality of Masgarth, here, is in the middle. The Snow Alliance lies to the north. The Kingdom of Galavan to the east, and the New Empire to the south. All friendly, more or less, but the peace is fragile.
What are the organizations you mentioned?
The Council is, how to put it, a non-governmental organization, meaning that state governments are not represented to avoid partisanship. Instead, there are delegates from the Guild of Antiquarians, the Tower of Knowledge, the Arcaneum, and the Circle of Denantar. And
Okay.
the Church of Einar guarantees fairness, led by Marshal Beric Sunblaze and Oathkeeper Lyra Keen.
Wonder if our cleric's involved with that church. Not if Nora's going into the church. I did pick a
I
deity
think we
for
know
it.
enough now. Thank you.
Are we
Okay.
going to work for you?
Not exactly, no. I'll be your contact with the Legacy Council, which you will serve as deputies. That's why we need to go there and get you sworn in.
This is interesting. So, yeah, I think I like it.
What can you tell us about this place, the Principality?
We don't exactly have the time. Anyway, the Principality of Masgarth is ruled by
We don't have the
Princess
time. Proceeds to
Kaiwood
tell us.
Silverflower. We are a wealthy state with fertile lands and the easiest access to the Badlands through a pass called the Copperhead Road. We're in the capital,
Isn't that a
Caer
song?
Kiflin, which was once part of the ancient Manicalan Empire of the High Elves. Hence the magnificent elvish buildings up there in the High Tower. While we don't have a state religion, all of the major faiths of Solasta are represented here, though we tend to favor Einar, the god of valor and fidelity.
That was interesting. Was that zooming in on Nora's face because she's a cleric while they're talking about faith? Have they gone to those sort of little details, or
We should go, don't you think?
Very well. Come, gather your things. You're late for your swearing in.
Hurry up and wait. The story of my life.
someone else is in the military? Very cool. Alright, well that's the tutorial completed for Solasta, Crown of the Magister. I think I will give this a bit more of a go. I like the feel of the game so far. I like the look of the game. The voice acting, while not the world's greatest, it reminds me of sitting around a table playing some D&D with mates, and that's pretty good. So we'll keep going with this for a little while, see how far this series goes. So thanks for watching with me. If you've got any feedback, like usual, give me some comments down below, and hit a like and a subscribe if you've enjoyed the content, and otherwise we will see you in the next video.